Yes, I did see. Thank you very much. Right. I need to unlock some doors. Let's get... So the first thing you need to do if you're unlocking doors, make sure you've taken control of the cab by moving that into forward. Otherwise, nothing happens. Turn that off. Don't like that. Chris, thank you very much for the cheers. Alright, I need PZB Cipher, pantograph on auto, need headlights on. It's not going that way, let's go this way. Yeah, the do I have a code to get Chill Blast PCs cheaper? No, I'm afraid I don't, Chili Cat Gaming. When I bought my PC, they didn't have such a thing. We've got tail lights on over here. Battery is on. That's good. And that's off. Right. Okay. That end is okay. Dum, 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 dum. Get lots of exercises during life. Alright, let's shut the doors. And let's... Up here, isn't it? There it is. Let's turn that on. Set it up. Going for Gemünden. Brakes are off. AFB on. Put that to 40 kilometers an hour. Put some throttle on. Away we go. We need to turn the exterior master lights on. Bright reduced. There we go. What have I missed? Jeff, thank you very much for the resub. 28 months, much appreciated. And El Paris, thank you very much. Says welcome back. 16 months, again, much appreciated. Right, PZB as activated monitoring, or start program at least. It's Mr. B9Bot. How are you doing, Mr. B9Bot? And Haddock, how are you doing, sir? Hey, oi, oi. Thank you very much, DJ SB. Much appreciated. Run away to hose back. This is a full length run. Oh, you want me to change to KMH? Alright then. If I must. You like the game, do you, Shelly Cat Gaming? That's really good to hear. One of these days it'll be automatic. One of these days. Are we out of monitoring? We'll start a program. Yeah, we are. Let's give it some. Give it the beans. You just want to see if this was real or not. Now it's a fiction of your imagination and B9Bot. This is how. That's how messed up you are. That you actually have a. You know, you imagine me in your spare time. You should get help. CHRE Hudson Loan after this. I'm probably going to do a couple of things on here. And I'm then going to do a couple of things on the Hudson line. So, yes. Oh, green with the green. Excellent. As we approach the freight yard exit. Hi, Alex. Yeah, I popped in. I saw Chris streaming. I thought I'd pop in briefly while I was waiting for something else. Give it the full beans. Is the colour still wrong? I just corrected the colour before I started the stream. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna be all organised and get ready and tune the camera, set it all up. It's gonna be absolutely spot on. And what happened? Nothing useful. Have to go with that, I think. How are we doing over here? 100 and plenty kilometers an hour. Don't go through a red this time. What? I don't do reds. My mobile just randomly sending me a notify. Drop to 140 coming up. Let's just drop the AFB down to that. Oh, I did it on the North Transpennine. Yes. Yes. Alright. Let's get slowed down. We're inside PZB now. We've just got to wait. Approach that 40 limit. Hudson Line is out, John. It came out today, I think. Right, that gets me to 1,000 hertz from that signal. In fact, we'll be running a bit later on. What games have I got on my Steam wishlist? Should I get going? I honestly can't remember. I haven't logged into today's Steam wishlist in ages, so I need to freshen it up a bit. Right, swinging over to the platform at Hosbach. So what's everyone been playing in Train Sim lately? Lots of Train Sim World, I hope. Obviously. Almost didn't need to ask the question. Bernina. Oh yes, that's excellent. Fab 2. Anthony, Lira and NTP. Mr. A320 Master, so good to see you, Matt. Missed the great content. Hope all is well. Thank you very much there, Mr. A320 Master. 24 months. Thank you very much indeed. Much appreciated. Carl Leonard, I know you've been a very busy man, but here is 2 months. Thank you very much indeed, Carl Leonard. Much appreciated. And, oh, excuse me, 9th month. 9 months. You are the chosen one this month for the Prime sub. Enjoy Emerson's money. Thank you very much. Oh, excuse me. Much appreciated. Kojo, lots of RSN, but back to GWE lately. Excellent. What have you been playing on GWE? Are you a commuter man, a freight man, or a high-speed man? I'm making a gross assumption there about gender, but never mind. How do I get the uptime in the top? I'm using something called what is it called? SNAZ, S-N-A-Z. It just outputs to a text file, and then you just put the text file up as a label, essentially. Right, let's get the door shut. Still limited to 40. Good, because we're limited to 40 to depart the station. Can I do a setup tour? I can do an updated setup tour. Let me tidy the room up over the weekend. I might be able to do some streaming over the weekend as well. So, but yeah, let me tidy the room up for the weekend, and I'll sort something out. BMJ, what is this I've stumbled across? Anyway, I have a joke. Breakfast food prepared by the star of Sherlock, Eggs Benedict Cumberbatch. Dear oh dear. 2 streams in a week. Hey Eds, you know what? I might stream tomorrow as well. After I come home from the Friday Dovetail stream. Oh, where's he going? Aschaffenburg. Well, I guess I probably didn't really need to look to find out. Oh, 143 on that one. Not in monitoring or anything anymore. Let's give it some beans and get moving. Walk back to 10, Mr. Sulu. Right, no fuck. Why am I not using electric and train brakes separately? Because I'm not a good driver to you, bluntly. Yeah, it's probably be Wreckfest or something simple. Did I see Yana Dunk's question? I did not see Yana Dunk's question. Ping it over again. Apologies, Yana Dunk. Bridge crew. Ooh, actually, yeah, that's not a bad shot. Not about tomorrow, because I kind of need to wreck some cars, but... Green with double green. 1.9 kilometres for Lofak. Did you get a chance to sort your prize in the charity stream? You need to know. Oh, sorry, yeah, yes. Sorry, Yana, I completely forgot about that. I believe I have those keys. Let me have a look at that tomorrow and try and get that out to you. Keep an eye on your Twitch whispers. Braking here a little bit on the tight side. Dan, cheers up the AWS. You're more than welcome, Dan. More than welcome. Hey, Citrus Sausage. I am doing well. Yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to be. Let's use the electric brake, shall we? Too late. Let's use Did I dress up at work? Yeah, I came to work as a stressed out developer. Everyone got it. Actually, I was quite a well rested developer because I came up early last night because I kind of got sent home and told to stop working late, and but yeah, I basically half slept and half watched some telly. So went to bed early, and so I'm kind of all over the place today. Hey, Mold Junction, how you doing? God, there's a fracas of people disappearing on those staircases. Got someone being belligerent over there. It's like if you stand in the same place for too long, you just go pop. First 745 has arrived. Those are the Aventras, aren't they? They're not the Aventras, are they? Which ones are the 745s? Moricom, 28 months, but who's the stranger on the stream? I have no idea. The normal person who does this stream isn't here, so I thought I would muscle in on his action. Heigenbrücken, so we're going to run up the ramp now. Oh, that's the intercity flirt, okay. Those are the ones that are kind of structured like a Eurostar, aren't they? They're an end unit and a bunch of coaches, and you put 2 of them together back to back to get a full set or something. Crucible, 28 months. Woohoo! Thank you very much, Crucible. Oh, is the old guy fired, Chris? Excellent. Too unreliable. Alright. Coming up the ramp now, 1 in 48. You're off to hospital tomorrow, Moggy. What? Getting your paw fixed. Nothing too bad, I hope. Stevie? Yes, Dr. Peddleston. May involve cameras in your nose. Nice. Well, whatever floats your boat is what I say. Right, Gav T, 24 months. Welcome back, Mr. P. Thank you very much indeed, Gav. I'll take a look at that later on, Fab Dave. Or if you want to DM me that in Discord, then I can find it later. Citrus sausages, Sifa is dead easy. When the light comes on, press Q. If you hear it saying Sifa, press Q. If you leave it too long, the brakes come on, and you've got to deal with that problem. Otherwise, no, that really is all there is to Sifa. At least it wasn't a GoPro. Ouch. For those that haven't seen this route, this is the steep bit. This is what they call the Spessart ramp. Woohoo! We got an award. Excellent. Excellent. Q is your friend, unless your name is Jean-Luc Picard. Have you got RSA, Rosignored or Main-Spessart Bahn citrus sausages? If so, read the manual. Right, we've got to drop down to 85, now down to 87. Back on so we can maintain it. Stopping at Heigenbrücken. This is the Schwarzkopf tunnel. Some of the services, the ones that run Aschaffenburg to Heigenbrücken, actually cross over here so they can get into platform 1. Oh, there's wagons. The railing at the head. It sounds like it's going to keep it busy, Gouger. Three months to accrue, absolutely. Well, that reminds me, I need to pay the guy who bought the tickets back. Mickey, yes, this is the new one. Sorry, this is the old one. This is the one with the... because the ramp wouldn't go this way. The ramp actually... all of Heigenbrücken station like this is gone now. And they dug a great big hole in the hill and basically destroyed all of what was fun about the route. Are any train sims, Steam's coming to Train Sim World, actually. Not at the moment. Getting there though. Getting to it. Got a lot of things we want to get done. Steam is on my list though, don't worry. Yeah, so if you look on Google Earth, you'll find that where I am right now is gone. You can still see kind of the damage on the landscape, but it's actually all been removed. And I'm going to do a banking service next, actually. Why don't we open both doors just because we're nice like that. Let's just pop that back into there. I like these little shunting positions. I kind of want to do this on coaches, so that you can lower the window like on a Mark 1 and press the E key to put your head out. I think that'd be quite neat. Shut all doors. Probably should have done that by the lever doing. So I did it all at once. Never mind. Check out PZB before we push up beyond 40. Waistyle is next. Waistyle, I don't know. No idea how you pronounce that. Nothing in there, so we can walk back to 10. How come the station was destroyed? Basically, they moved the line to flatten it out, so the Spessart ramp is quite a phenomenal ramp at 2.1% gradient. If you want it in those numbers, are 1 in 48. So what they did was they effectively sort of brought the line around here and then made it a lot flatter, and it came out about there, I think. And it kills off the steep grade. So ICE trains, ICE trains run this line as it stands, but now they've got virtually they've got rid of the gradient, the hard bit, so now they don't need to do banking anymore. When we were looking at doing this route, it was a case of, do you do it modern or do you do it historic? It's like, well, if you do it modern, it's probably half in tunnel. That's not interesting. Peter, thank you very much indeed. 29 months. Yay, he's back. Thank you very much indeed. Hang on. Oh, no, don't stand up. Right here, beat me, but that's the key next to it. But Atomic Danny, 15th and 16th month technically, but always great to see Matt back. Was going to say, who is this strange person? You would be in good company if you say that, Atomic Danny. There have been many. Just generally throughout my life, people have just called me strange. .4 kilometres to Waistyle. Is RSN MSB the same, or do you read each manual? No, the PZB instructions are the same, and when you've learned it for one route, it'll apply for others as well. It's £5.90 a lot for a single bus fare. I have no idea. I haven't paid for a bus fare in a long time. I haven't used the bus in a long time. It's 120 coming up. Put the, reduce the speed on the AFB. Yanadog, thank you very much indeed for the resub there. 28 months, much appreciated. How long did it take me to fully understand German signalling? I'm not even going to go as far as to say I fully understand German signalling now, but I have a reasonable level of understanding to where the emergency brakes don't go off every time I go past the signal. Just many times I go past the signal. But no, I had a lot of help from a lot of people, and that's why I tried to condense some of those instructions into the manual for Rules Ignored, which has then been the same sections were put into the Main-Spessart Bahn manual. I'm all about the full service braking today. Crikey. It's like driving a tube train. Incidentally, does anyone know the little trick that lets you operate the train brake without the e-brake? There is a way of doing it. Moggy, talking of buses, whilst waiting for a bus to take me back to the MOT garage, a bus pulls up to the stop and opens the door. I shout at the driver, "Oi, you want to learn to drive, mate?" It was one of your brothers driving. Although it can be boiled down to, if it's not green, spam acknowledge and put the brakes on. Yeah, pretty much it, actually. You can use the e-brake just by moving it, but you see how they're linked now? Yeah, if you double click on it, it will move it on its own. Yeah, if you don't want to apply, if you've got, for some reason you have power on, like for example the power is still coming off, you can't apply the e-brake without causing a problem in reality. So what you would do is just apply the air brake, and I think you push down and pull it in order to do it in reality. But it means that you can get braking on you can start slowing down even without relying on the e-brake, and then once you know that all your power, all the throttle, the motor power is gone, then you can bring the e-brake in to help if you want to as well. You know, if you're leaving it to the last minute like I do on a regular basis. Hey Lempain Crips, how's it going? It's not so important, I think, on trains at the moment because they come off tractive power quite quickly. Whereas if you've got something like a BR143 or something like that, then coming off the and while it notches down, actually is quite. It takes quite a while, and using the air brake without the e-brake is quite important. If you leave it too late. Right, Partenstein is next. Drop to 100. Let's just drop AFB down now so you don't forget. Yeah, I'm doing alright then. I'm doing alright. Cup of tea. What more can the world ask for? Hot cup of tea would be nice, but green signal again. I picked an unfortunate one. I was hoping we were going to get a bit more interruption on this run. When I was doing service mode, it seemed like every time I did a test, there was all sorts of things getting in my way, and it was brilliant. One of the things I did was I would set it up on PlayStation on one of the big televisions in the office, and then just have it sitting, basically standing on Heigenbrücken with the trains running in and out, just as background noise. It was epic. The train broke down, BMJ. Oh dear, that's not good. Citrus, what's my specific role at Dovetail? I'm a senior producer. And basically, if anyone says, so what does the senior producer do? Basically, the answer is whatever needs doing. It's everything. Helping the team, planning, designing. I spend a lot of time in spreadsheets. Daffy's working at Boolers, something I've been thinking about. It's something I need to learn a lot more about. I don't. So it's something I need to learn a lot more about, and then I would like to, yes. I've got ideas. I know roughly what it does. So I know roughly what I need to do, what I want to do tech-wise to make it work, and the way I want it to work. I don't just want to have push a button and a page comes up, push a button and a page comes up. I think it'd be just too simple. But at least I guess it's better than nothing. But I want it GPS based so that it knows where you are. I think they're supposed to automatically update based on your location. But then similarly, if you run a loco on one route and then you run on a different route, you want to have the Ebola for that route. So it's making sure that works as well. .1. Pressing W. Still, it didn't stop. It didn't stop the train, so we're all good. Guessing way to do it, we'd have a Boolean points encoded as part of the route loco pulls locations of the route scenario. Kind of. I guess the route should specify to use this here Boolean data, and then it would need to have a way of rendering it dynamically onto the screen so that different screen formats could be supported. And then you'd need to have it use GPS to work out where you are and figure it out. So it's a solvable problem. It's just going to take time. I'd kind of rather do things properly than rush them. Right. Just in case I have an issue. Law is next. Must be Data's brother. Hey Albula, how are you doing? Daffy, is anything relating to 182? You're best off getting answers directly. I can't talk about it really until it comes out. Drop coming to 100 in a minute. Let's drop down to 100. Slime Rancher just became free on the Epic Store. Oh, I'm going to go and get that then. Having me some of that goodness. Check this out. It just works with View Tracker. You don't have to do anything funky with it. I need to tune it up still, but it just works straight with View Tracker. You enable the mouse emulation and set up map mouse to yaw and map mouse Y to pitch, and yeah, all good. ECM2, thank you very much for the resub, 21 months, much appreciated. Right, once we get through law, then we'll get back up to the 160. It's something I'd like to do, Sanctopony, but there's a lot of complexities involved in that. So, and it's kind of out of my hands what gets published to the public. So, but no, there are reasons why it can't go like that at the moment. It really doesn't work. But never mind. Hopefully, at some point, someday, maybe. One of my favourite early access games is Subnautica and the new one, Below Zero. I just love how they do it. Absolutely love how they do it. Schiffer. Found the perfect house, Samar. Railway station for sale in Northern Ireland, complete with an elevated signal box. Wow. Switch here, I'm saying somewhere. Yep, this will be the 40km/h switch, I would guess. Well, I think I'm holding up the I'm holding up the Gemünden service. Must be running with it. What is wrong with me pressing all the wrong buttons? Oh, it's because I've set RFB to 0. AFB to 0. May have some power now. Thank you. I haven't got out a drive armor, but for some reason I'm not finding the keys. I'm sitting there pressing the keys and all the wrong things are happening. Has Steam gone offline for me? Out of practice. I've been driving this route so much, Doofy. Not with this keyboard though. I'm going to blame it on the keyboard being different size to the one I use at work. Because the best workmen blame their tools. Official. This is not a popular place. Take it, been very busy at work. Yeah, it's been crazy, Maricom. Good crazy, but crazy. Ed, did you just get blamed for something? No, but you can arrange for that if that's useful. Will there be Dovetail stream tomorrow? Yes, there will indeed, Lempane. There will indeed. I don't know what we're doing yet though. Are the key spacing different on different keyboards? Subtly, yeah. Doors. Yeah, he's waiting for me. No, I'm not sure what the stream time is tomorrow. Right, we're in monitoring. AFB will look after us. Everybody else's signal, but it's on. Typical. £6 PM is it ECM2? There you go. We're out of monitoring. Beans time. Langenbrazolten. What's everyone thinking of the moving cars anyway? Does that make is that a nice change to see? Team have been working really hard on getting cars moving. Yeah, Clanfair PG Monaco. So yeah, dead easy. I don't know what everyone has a problem with. It's Clanfair PG. Boom. Right. Now we get to give it full beans. Have I finished the new Subnautica yet? You can't really finish it yet, but I think I've got about as far as you could in the last update that I got. So the high-speed line splits off here. So this line goes to Würzburg, and you get a high-speed route which will split off in a minute, or rather we split off, to be more accurate. Looks like it's coming up. We get the speed drop to 130. We then take the slow route via Gemünden, then the high-speed line basically is direct to Würzburg. Hey, say Practic, how's it going? There we go. This is the split. So high speed is straight on. We're going right, and then coming back underneath the high speed line. So you'll see the high speed line on an overbridge in a minute when we turn left to go under it. Thank you for the follow, Practic. So there's the viaduct for the high speed line, and then that just takes a tunnel, turns right, and heads straight to Würzburg. Meanwhile, we're going the loopy way. So if you look here, that's the high speed line. It turns round south and heads to Würzburg down there somewhere. Meanwhile, we go up round that way. From what I can remember, the lines don't even join up until they get to Würzburg. Your scenario is nearly done. Nice, Rob. Looking forward to playing that. I can't talk about future plans, Mickey. What I will say is that people generally are more saying that they don't want to see more stuff cut in the same places. They want new experiences in different places, doing different locos and so forth. So, which makes sense to me, about broadening the range out as much as possible, so that everybody gets the train they want to drive, essentially. And then maybe extensions later on, maybe, I don't know. I definitely want to do extensions. It was always my hope to be able to bring I want to model the entire Great Western Main Line. .6 kilometres to go. Any use of horn blowing in Germany is inappropriate. Okay, Practic, this is a Rode NT USB. Just makes it tickles me that it's a rodent. Yeah, it's a Rode NT USB, if I remember search correctly. They do a version, if you've got the XLR equipment, they do an XLR version of it. But if you don't, then you're just plugging in one, then you might as well just get the USB version. I just want to say, oh yes. Inaccurate Marksman, thank you very much for the resub there, 7th month. Oh, a stream, great to see you back, thank you very much indeed. Much appreciated. Yes, Ed, purple. Speaking of pink, I got a new mouse. It's not, I use it at work. It's not this one, this is my Logitech G600 button bonanza mouse. No, it's Razer. It's a Razer Chroma Basilisk, and it's in the quartz range. So if you just Google Razer Chroma Quartz Basilisk, you should see what I've got for our mouse. It's awesome. It's upsetting so many people at work. Hey Chris, thank you for the cheers. CHRE, will there eventually be reached for other countries? I'm sure there will be. The problem is just building up the asset database, understanding the signalling systems. Things are an awful lot more in depth in TSW, so the level of research required is significantly greater. Gemünden in 2.6 kilometers. Got dropped. Oh yeah, it's a good mouse, the G600. But yeah, the Basilisk is a nice mouse as well, but the Quartz one especially is gorgeous. They do a whole range of chroma cord stuff. Headphones, keyboards. I just can't justify 150 quid for a keyboard. Maybe I'm just not trying hard enough, I don't know. Yeah, gonna do a freight one next, Rob. Right, we've got expect slow, or slow followed by expect stop. Nothing on the ZS3, so we're assume 40. I'm just bringing up my spreadsheet that tells me what all of the services are doing, so that I can figure out what I'm doing. I didn't need to. I'm trying to get this written up into a GTL article, so that you guys can have access to this information as well. So eastbound. Stop the train first. Depends what it is, Emma. We've got a westbound mix coming up there by the looks of it. Wow, we've got stacks of trains coming in. Got a freight with layers wagons just pulling into the yard. 143 on freight sitting over there. Hertz has come on, that's fine because we are stopping here. Still not time for him to go. Mix going yet? No, they're all just sitting there. I can have a quick look at my while I switch over, yeah, if I remember. Shut the cab down before we finish. Just imagine there are a load of ticks there, yeah? Do.